All right, growth mindset, math. Math side, Maniac Panthers. Inequalities. Which inequality is true? Is -5 less than -7? Here's -7. Here's -5. Less is to the left, less is to the left, less is to the left. So as we go this direction, which is left, everything becomes less. So -7 is less than -5. And as you go in this direction, everything becomes greater than or more, right? Greater to the right, greater to the right, greater to the right. So -5 is greater than -7. And -7 is less than -5. So this is, false. Okay, so another way of looking at that is what would you rather do? Owe somebody $5 or owe somebody $7? I think I'd rather owe them 5. That's actually, this makes it greater than, right? So that's false. Yeah, this one is less than or equal to. Well, we know it's not equal to, but is it less than? We just said it's not. So that's not it. Is -5 greater than -7? Yes, it is, because it's to the right. Greater to the right, greater to the right, less is to the left, less is to the left. True. -5 is greater. It's not equal to. What this means is greater than or equal to. If it's one or the other, it's still true. Since it's greater than, this is true, even though it's not equal to. This bottom line means it's equal to. I know it looks like a minus sign, but it's kind of like they took the equal sign and it said, you know what, let's take the top and make it greater than. So it's greater than or equal to. That's what that means. And we, of course, know -5 is not equal to -7, so that's not it. So the answers would be B and C. Oh, even though there's 2 A's here. So just keep that in mind. Let's do another one, just to be clear. -3 and 1. -1. -1 is here. -3 is here. Less is to the left. Less is to the left. So if you're going this way, left, you're less. Less is left. And if you go this way, you're more. Greater to the right. So we can say -1 is greater than -3. Or we can say -3 is less than -1. All right, so, and look what you know. This one here matches. Less than, that's true. This one also matches in a way. So it's not equal to, but it still has the less than sign, so it's or. Okay, it's greater than, no. Greater than sign, the greater than, even, yeah, no. Equal to, no. Voila. All right, that's how you do those. Let's jump to this. Which statement is true? I want to jump to this one. This one's more fun. Okay, let's start with this. -2.4, -2.40. I don't think so. I might come back to that one and put a question mark. -2.4 is greater than -2.40. This is confusing. They are all, what's this 2? They all have zeros. Isn't this false? Isn't this more? Oh, but it's going negative, so it would be less. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. Okay, so let's figure this out. Let's use this to help us. Ooh, very interesting. First, let's figure out if there's a difference between 2.4 and 2.40. This is 2 and 4 tenths. 4 tenths, 2 and 4 tenths. This is 2 and 40 hundredths. Okay, so since they're both 2, we can say the 2's are equal to each other. So we don't really need those. We know 2 is equal to 2, but is 0.4 the same thing as 0.40? That's what I'm wondering. Is 4 tenths? See, we have 4 tenths over here to the right. I'll highlight that in a nice blue color so you can see it pop out at you. And then is that the same thing as 40 hundredths? Let's find out. What's your hypothesis? Oh, we got to fill this in here. This is, we're just going to put 0 ones for now because we know 2 and 2. Well, we could put 2 just for the sake of knowing that 2 is equal to 2, right? 2 ones and 2 ones, they're equal. So let's just cross them off. 4 tenths and 40 hundredths. There we go. Let's see here. Here's 4/10. Now these are broken down into hundredths. Let's drag that over and see what we get. How many hundredths is 4/10? Aha! If you were to count the hundredths, I think we're going to find it's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10 in each column. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. 40, what? 40 out of 100. So yes, they're equal to each other. How about that? So now let's go back to that problem. Negative 2.4 is equal to negative 2.40. This is true. So can any of these be true? Let's see. Can this be greater than? No, we just said they're equal. Can it be less than? No, we just said they're equal. Can it be less than or equal to? Or equal to? Yes, it is equal to. So this one is also equal. So this one is also an answer. But it says which statement is true? Only one. That's because I changed the choices. So I would have to put which statements. Let's just add a little s there. Yeah, I changed the original question a little bit. That's right. And we're going to skip down to this one. Which value of x is a solution of the inequality? So here, which value? I didn't change this question, so there's only one answer. So let's plug in a 3 for x. Put a 3 in here. So that would be 3 times 3. See what I just did there? All I did is I put this here, here. Now I'm going to continue rewriting the rest of the inequation, the inequality. Can't say equation now because it's an inequation, inequality. 5 less than or equal to 14. So is this true when we do this? Let's do PEMDAS, right? P-E-M. Well, you know what? Let's just make sure we get this really nice. If we're going to take the time to talk about it, let's do it nicely and take the time to make it happen right. P-E, please, excuse, my dear, together, and Sally, together. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. So if we look at this, there's no parentheses, but there no exponents, but there is a multiply and divide. It's really just multiply, 3 times 3. So let's do that first. I'm going to rewrite everything else up here. Now what comes next? Any more multiplying? No. How about adding and subtracting? Yes, adding. 9 plus 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Is 14 less than 14? No. But is 14 equal to 14? Yes. So this is true. There, we don't have to do any of the other ones. Oh, double trouble. We have 2 here. It's the same thing. Now we're just going to plug it in twice. So here we're going to plug in 4 for both of these. 4, 4, and rewrite everything else the same. 3 times r is less than or equal to 4 times r minus 6. So what is r in this case? 4. So just put a 4 in here and put a 4 in here. So let's do it. PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Because you go from left to right with these. That's why you have to put them together. They're kind of together, you know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So first is going to be multiplying because we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. Multiply first. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. And I'm rewriting everything else down. Now, since I'm running out of space, let's just kind of bring this right over here. Oh, not going to happen like that. Here we go. All right, what comes next? The 12, I'm going to leave the 12 alone here. 12, because I'm going to rewrite everything. Now I'm just going to do 16 minus 6, which is 10. Is 12 less than 10? No. Is it equal to 10? No. So that is not the one we want. And I'll let you continue to find out which one actually does work. But it's not going to be 4. All right. Here's a new kind of problem. Which values, so it's probably going to be more than one, from the given replacement set, that's this. This is the given replacement set. Given replacement set, right over here. Make up the solution set for the inequality. Why is it inequality? Because, let's pick one. I already have orange. Yellow, because of this inequality. Not an equation, an inequality. So which ones actually work? There's going to be more than one. Could be 8 and 9, could be 10 and 11, could be 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9. Why did 7, 8, 9? Because 7, 8, 9. Why is 6 afraid of 7? When you give the punchline first, it kind of ruins the joke. Just some advice. Let's see, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Well, let's try plugging in the 8 and see what happens. So instead of M, let's put an 8 here. 8 plus 7 less than 18. Is that true? 15 is less than 18? Yes, so 8 works. So I'm going to circle that. So since B doesn't have an 8, I know that's not it. Since D doesn't have an 8, I know that's not it. So it could be A and C, but let's keep going and find out. Let me erase here. Since we tried 8, now let's try 9. Let's put a 9 for M and see what happens. 9 plus 7, is that less than 18? 7, 7, 15, yes, it's less than 18. 15 is less than 18, so that one also works. Oh, well, they both have 8 and 9. I guess I probably didn't even need to try that because those answers are already in there, those values. So, oh, but I can tell you this, it has to be at least this one. Wait a minute, unless they just want one answer. In that case, maybe it could be this one. Let's see if it takes 10 or not. See if 10 works. Do you think 10 is going to work if we put 10 in there? All right, let's try it. Let's put, oh, I can't circle 10 yet. I don't know if it works yet. Gotta wait till see if it works first. Okay, 10 plus 7. Is that going to be less than 18? Oh, I can tell already because I know my 10s. When I add anything to 10, that's pretty easy. 17 is less than 18. So it's all 3 of them. So 10 works as well. So by process of elimination, if I could only pick one answer, it's going to be C. If they ask for more than one answer, it's going to be A, but I'm pretty sure they only want one. So that's not going to work. So if you did try 11, would it work? Let's just see. I mean, you can tell already it's not going to work, but just for our edification, that's a fancy way of saying our learning, for our betterment, to be in a better place for future reference. What if we put 11 here? 11 plus 7, is that less than 18? Let's see, 11 plus 7 is 18, and 18 is not less than. No, so that's not going to work. However, if they put here less than or equal to, then you would have to say yes. Then you'd have to say yes because this means equal to, less than or equal to. It's not less than, but it is equal to. But alas, they didn't do that. So we won't. 11 does not work. Well, that's it for today, my folks. Patiently waiting. You ever see that commercial with Yogi Bear? And Boo Boo? Hey, Boo Boo! It's a smorgasbord, Yogi! Yum, yum, yum. We put a turkey here, if you eat turkey, or a faux turkey. But I like mashed potatoes anyway. I like some greens in there. Oh, you definitely got to have some cranberry sauce. Then don't forget about pumpkin pie for dessert. Enjoy your break. Whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, you have things to be thankful for, and hopefully have a nice meal either way. Bye.